Hi, I'm Matt with UploadLetters. Today we're going to show you how to send out letters in bulk using the import from file feature. So if you have a CSV file or a spreadsheet containing many names and addresses that you need to send the same letter to, the easiest way to do it, instead of having to type those in one at a time or worse yet, do it yourself, you can easily do it within a few minutes on the UploadLetters platform. So the first thing, what we're going to show you is what our spreadsheet might look like. Now yours can look a little bit different. You'll notice here that I have a case number, so this would be any sort of internal reference number that you have. I've also listed letter type. Those two are optional fields. You don't have to use them. It's just a lot of our clients will like to use some sort of internal reference number at least, so if they want to go back and track this letter through our tracking screen on the application, they can search by a person's name. They can also search by that internal reference number. But then we have basic information, first name, last name. If you didn't have those split up, you can also just do full name. And if you have a company name, you can add that as well. And then you'll see address line 1. We have it listed as suite here, but that would be address line 2. City, state, and zip. So very basic spreadsheet. Again, yours doesn't have to be in any particular order, and we're going to show you on here how you can map it once you've imported that file. So we're going to click on import from file, and we're going to select that spreadsheet we were just looking at. And once we pull that up, the next thing we're going to do is select whatever PDF we want to upload and mail to all of these recipients. So the one that we just imported now is 8 letters, but this works the same as if you have several hundred or several thousand letters at a time. You can all do it within a few minutes. So we're going to select the letter that we want to mail out. So we've now uploaded our Excel file, we've uploaded our PDF, and now we're ready to click next and go to the next screen, which is going to ask us to map the different fields in our spreadsheet. So the first thing is that it gives us if we're missing a mandatory field, it's not going to allow us to go to the next screen until we fix that. So we see that we're missing address line 1. We can go in here and map address line 1. So we've now mapped all the mandatory fields, but we can still see here that address line 2 is still missing, so we map that. And then optionally, if we wanted to map our case number, that would be used as unique ID in our system. And then if we wanted to map the letter type as letter ID, we can do that as well. All right, so now that we've mapped our fields, we're going to click next, and then we'll start to go through the different screens before we place our order. So the next screen is going to be your return address. So this is more than likely going to be the same address each time, so we can just click next through here. And then the next page is going to be our mailing options page. So this is how you would actually mail out your letter. So we can send it out first class, certified mail, priority mail. And so we'll do first class. We can select what type of envelope we want to mail. If we wanted to add a return envelope, if we wanted to print in color or double-sided, we can do that as well. But for this, we're going to go ahead and click next. And then this will bring us to our letter preview page. So one of the things about this letter preview page is that, and it's loading up our letters as it's processing the letters in the system. And you can see that our letters are now ready to preview. We have 8 letters in total. If I want to just look at one of the letters, it'll pull up a PDF here. And this is going to be post-mailing. You're also going to have access to this image of this letter, so we can look, and it has our return address, the recipient's address, and we could scroll down here and look at the letter itself. You could go into each one if you want to, or you can just spot check a few of them. So if we're satisfied, we can click next, and this brings us to our final page where we can place the order either with a credit card or with the funds in our wallet. So you can see our wallet balance here is a little over $4,000, especially if you have multiple team members using the system that all have access to this wallet balance. It's a lot easier that way. You don't have to pay with a credit card each time you check out. However, you can do that as well. So we are now paying with our wallet. It's going to kick us back out to the tracking page. And from here, if we refresh our screen, it's going to show us that order of the 8 letters that we just placed, and we can see those letters show up on the letter portion of tracking, so you can see all the different letters here that we place the order on. We can also toggle to the batches. So batches would be any order that you place. So there could be one letter in a batch, or there could be several hundred or several thousand letters in a batch. So if we wanted to see the order that we just placed, we can toggle to batches, and then we can see all of our letters listed here. And so once these are printed and mailed the next business day, we'll see the status go from processing to printed and ultimately mailed, and then you'll start to get tracking information, even on first class regular mail, tracking information on your letter. So hopefully this made sense. Let us know if you have any questions. We also put a description in the description section, a link to register, and we'll usually add a credit to your account, so you could send at least a letter or two on us. And if you want to get a hold of us, you can always get a hold of us at support@uploadletters.com.